Hi. I'm gonna try to look at the camera and not the screen. Cricket. Hi. I am on a journey of weight loss and spiritual growth. So I am working on eating different. I'm actually going to have weight loss surgery here in a couple weeks, which I used to think was cheating, and now I don't. Um, and because of this journey, I've done some counseling because of my weight loss journey. I've started counseling, and there are quite a few things in my background that have not ever been discussed. And I think that I want to discuss them in public as well as with my counselor. I think that everybody's story deserves to be told, even mine, right? So. I am 42 years old and I live in a small town. I was actually born and raised right here in the house. I wasn't born in this house, but I was raised in this house. And and there was a lot of abuse in this house, a lot of abuse. And so my first drug essentially was food. Of course, I moved on to alcohol and harder forms of drugs later. But in the beginning, it was food. And uh, I had a pretty rough go of it, you know. Uh, I don't really even know. I mean, I guess I don't have to like tell everything all at once, but I've got 13, almost 13 years. At the end of August, I'll have 13 years completely clean and sober. I'm really grateful for that. I went back to food after I got sober, after I quit drinking and I quit using. I went back to food, and I found that it was something of the steps in a 12-step program. Uh, I don't know, wouldn't help, couldn't help. I don't really know. Maybe I wasn't willing. I don't really know. But I'm willing now, right? And so I moved back into my childhood home, and I never actually believed that people had childhood PTSD or or that there were flashbacks. I actually never believed any of that until I moved back into this house, and then there I am having some flashbacks and with the whole childhood PTSD and the depression and the anxiety came back, and I gained quite a bit of weight. And I totally believe now. I thought that people were just, I don't know, being dramatic or um, just wanted attention. Um, then some people may believe that of me, and I don't want anyone's attention. I just want to tell my story. I just want to try to help somebody else. My dogs are playing in the background. That's what y'all hear, if y'all hear them. Anyway, so I had to actually, first thing I did is I went to the doctor and got medication. And I've been on medication for almost 2 years. And then I went to a different doctor, and actually I asked that doctor about weight loss surgery, and he was a little he was negative about it. So I switched doctors. Seriously. 'Cause I really don't need that in my life, at all. So I started going to a different doctor, and I went to a gastric surgeon. I don't really know what they're called. and talked to him, and my insurance said that I needed to do some counseling and some nutrition. So I did both of those things, and I found that counseling was actually something that I needed in my life. I had fought it for all these years. I thought I go to 12-step programs, I'll be fine. I don't need outside help as long as I'm not using and boozing, right? Um, and I'm working a program, I'll be okay. I didn't realize how many things of my past I was still holding on to, how many secrets I held. And maybe that's my first theme right now at this moment is I had a lot of secrets. I was taught to keep those secrets. My dad would always say, "Don't tell people what happens in this house." Listen, people, if you say that to your children, you're setting your children up to be victims. And we were victims. And it's not okay. And it wasn't necessary. And I held those secrets. And I'm still telling those secrets. I haven't even told them all yet. You know, I've only been going to counseling for a couple months. There's the dogs. Hey. Hey, babies. Anyways, I've only been going to counseling for a couple of months. And just this last Friday, you know, I told a couple more of my secrets. I don't know who I'm going to be whenever I let them go. It's kind of scary, right? Like that's who I've been all these years, or these secrets and these things and this that happened and that happened that people didn't believe happened whenever I was a kid and I tried to tell them. Um, which, I mean, whatever, you know, it was the 80s and the 90s. There was no such thing as Me Too. People didn't believe you just because you said it. And they dang near had to be caught in the act for it to become a reality. Caught in the act of any kind of abuse. Anyways, so I bought a Fitbit and I downloaded the app and I started charting my food. I've lost 13 pounds so far. The doctor said that if you lose 20 pounds before surgery, you actually do better after surgery. So I'm willing to do whatever it's going to take for me to be successful, which means I'm going to continue my counseling and I'm going to come and talk to you guys because um, I don't know. What else do? You know, you talk. You talk it out. You talk, you talk, you talk. And cry. I'll probably cry a lot. But anyway, I don't know. This is just my start. I have no idea how to do any of this Facebook stuff. Um, you know, this is the very first video. My hair is a hot mess. Just is what it is. It won't always be this way. Today I just left the swimming pool and it's just how it is. So, anyways, that doesn't matter. My hair doesn't matter. None of this really matters, right? Spiritually speaking, none of this really matters. You know, you try to be a good person. You go through life. You do your best not to harm people. Make it right when you do. You know, and or for me anyway, that's what I do. I do my best not to harm people, and I try to make it right when I do. And that's what I do. I don't know. Anyways, I guess that's all for right now. I'll make a longer video later. This is just my introduction. Once again, I'm Cricket. Thank you very much for listening to my video, for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day.